Hello my loves and welcome back to my hair channel. Yes, don't worry, you're in the right place. You're still on the Fancy Hair YouTube channel and it's still me, Nikki. I just have a little bit of a different hairdo going on today. So let me explain. I am wearing a wig. Don't worry, my own hair is still under here somewhere. So to make a long story short, I bought this wig about a year or a year and a half ago, and I bought this wig for myself because I wanted to use it on those days where I was going out and I really wanted to give my own hair a break from being styled with heat. If you guys have been following me on Instagram since last year, you would have seen that in the winter time last year, I wore this wig a ton. And that's because my husband and I were away, we were out of the country, and I really wanted to give my hair a break for that time being because I wouldn't be filming during that time. I happened to pre-record a bunch of videos during that time that we were away, so I knew that I would be able to give my hair a rest. And during that time, I didn't use any heat styling tools on my hair and my hair grew a ton. So since we've gotten back, I got back to filming and this wig has been sitting in a closet for months. And lately I've been getting a ton of requests from you guys to do some hairstyles for shorter hair types. So instead of cutting my own hair so I can demonstrate these hairstyles for you, I decided to whip up my wig, give it a little bit of trim, and show you some hairstyles that will work both on short hair types and medium length hair types. Now please keep in mind that this wig has been separated in certain areas, so I was very limited with the types of hairstyles that I can do with this wig. And because I didn't glue down the edges to my scalp, I had to be careful with how I braided my hair so that those areas would not be visible. So obviously if you're going to be doing these hairstyles on your own hair, or if you're going to clip in hair extensions into your hair, you're going to have a much easier time than I did. But I just wanted to show you guys some options if you have shorter length hair that you can work with and still look super cute. So without further ado, if you want to see my heatless hairstyles for short hair, then please keep watching.
Heatless hairstyle number 1 is an easy knotted half up style. All I do is take a 1 to 2 inch section of hair from the top of each side of my head, and then I tie them together at the back of my head one time. To secure the knot in place, I tie a small hair elastic around the loose ends, and then I pull out on the knot a little bit to loosen it up. The next hairstyle is a hairstyle that can be built up upon depending on what look you're going for. So for the first variation, you simply want to tie 2 sections of hair together at the back of your head and then flip the ponytail over and under the hair elastic 2 times to create this simple twisted half up style. To build on the previous hairstyle, you can take another 2 sections of hair from the front, right underneath the previous sections, and tie them together at the back of your head just below the first twist, and flip the ponytail over and under the hair elastic to get this double twisted half up style. And again, I'm going to repeat these steps one more time to create this intricate looking triple twisted half up style that's really a lot easier than it looks. To go even further, you can separate all of the loose hair that remains and braid it into a regular braid like I am here. How pretty is that? For the next heatless hairstyle, I'm taking a 2 inch section of hair from the top of one side and tying a hair elastic about 2 inches down from the roots. Then I'm creating an opening just above the elastic and pulling the loose hair through the front and out the back of the opening to create this beautiful twist. To loosen it up, I'm gently pulling on the sides of the twist. Next, I'm picking up some hair from the outside of the twist and tying this hair together with the section I'm working with another 2 inches down from the first elastic. Adding hair from the outside on this step will make sure that the twist won't move too much and turn to a different side. Then just like before, I'm creating an opening above the elastic and pulling the loose hair through the front and out the back of the opening. Again, I'm loosening up the twist by gently pulling on the sides. I'm repeating these steps one more time, except this time I'm not adding in any more hair into the last section. Once you're done, you should have something that looks like this. Another way you can modify this hairstyle is by pinning the twisted section at the back of your head to create a one-sided half-up style. For this next heatless hairstyle, I'm picking up a chunk of hair from the top of one side and braiding it into a rope braid. To braid a rope braid, you want to separate the working section into 2 strands, twist both strands in the same direction while wrapping them around each other in the opposite direction. So for example, here I'm twisting both strands towards my face and wrapping them around each other away from my face. I'm continuing to repeat these steps until I get to the ends, and then I'm tying off the braid with an elastic. I'm going ahead and creating the same braid on the other side to create this cute rope braided down style. A modification for the previous hairstyle is to gather the rope braids at the back of your head while picking up some hair around the crown area and tying all of this hair together. I'm removing the elastics that were previously holding each rope braid together, and then I'm creating an opening in the hair above the elastic and pulling the ponytail over and under the elastic to create this soft, twisted effect. For the next heatless hairstyle, I'm simply taking a section of hair from one side and braiding it into a Dutch braid. To do that, you want to cross each side strand under the middle strand as you braid instead of over. Once I get to the ends, I'm gently pulling on the sides of the braid to loosen it up and make it thicker. And finally, I'm taking a bobby pin and securing the braid to the back of my head and covering it up with my hair. Or should I say the hair from my wig? A modification for the previous hairstyle is to gather all of the remaining loose hair to the same side of the braid and braid the loose hair into a regular braid like this. Okay, so for this one, I kept the braid from the previous 2 styles and pinned the ends so it wouldn't unravel, while I pinned the hair around my crown area at the back of my head with a couple of bobby pins and create a mini poof. Then I'm extending the braid further so it's long enough to drape over the bobby pins in the back to create this cool half-up style. Now, if your hair is shorter than shoulder length, you may not be able to get your braid to reach this far, but if you French braid it to the back, that should solve the problem. This next one is a quick and simple way to add a little special touch to your down style by taking a section from the top of one side, twisting it and pinning it behind your ear. I also like to gently pull on the sides of the twist to add a little bit of texture to it. This is one of my favorite hairstyles that I think looks great on short, medium, and long hair lengths, and it's super easy to create. All I do is gather my hair from around my crown area to the back of my head, twist the hair and wrap it around itself to create a little twisted bun like this. Then I pin it in place with bobby pins and pull out on the sides of the bun just to loosen it up. A modification for this hairstyle is to take the hair underneath the bun and braid it into a braid, pulling out on the sides and tying the ends with an elastic. This variation makes the style look a lot more boho, and I am obsessed. This next heatless hairstyle is super fun and easy. All I do is tie 2 sections of hair from the top and front of my head together with an elastic at the back of my head. Then I take a 1 to 2 inch section of hair underneath that and weave it over and under the side strand that's pulled back and mimic the same thing on the other side. I keep doing this 2 more times on each side, and when you're done, you should have a half-up style that looks something like this. A modification to the previous style is to gather the remaining loose hair and throw it into a messy low bun. And for the final heatless hairstyle, braid a section of hair from the top of each side to the ends and secure each braid with an elastic. Once you have both braids, gather them to the back of the head and pick up a chunk of hair from the back to combine it with the braids. Twist the hair and braids together and wrap the section around itself to create a twisted bun, and then pin it in place with bobby pins and pull it on the sides of the bun to loosen it up.
Alright my love, so that wraps up today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it and found these hairstyles helpful. Let me know in the comments below which hairstyle was your favorite. And if you liked this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to this channel to see more videos like this one. I also recently started a beauty channel. I have a ton of makeup tutorials, beauty hack videos, life hack videos, travel vlogs, and some personal videos. So if you guys want to get to know more about me and see the other things that I'm interested in, feel free to click the video in the top right corner and it will take you right on over to my beauty channel. You can also follow the Fancy Hair Instagram account for daily hair inspiration and follow my personal account to stay connected with me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you and I will see you in my next video. Whew. And it's just like, I don't know how people do this on a daily basis. Whew. The things that I do for the tube. I need a serious scalp massage after this.